but it was purpose built. So the car before this, the 512 BBI, had the radiators up front and the V12, mid-engine in the back, and
flat 12.
Yeah, flat 12 again, and so it pumped a lot of the hot water basically from the engine back to the radiators through piping that ran underneath the cabin and everything. And so the cabin got really hot because all of that water exchange going back and forth. So in order to alleviate that, they put the radiators back here. And then, of course, in order to get air to it, they had to do a big opening. Well, back in the 1980s when this debuted, DOT said you couldn't have an opening that big because they were afraid that it would suck up like pets or other stuff, right? As you're driving down the road. So their solution was to put these strakes through it to cut down that size of the opening. And so you don't realize that that was a purpose-built feature, but it became like the iconic look of these cars.
Oh yeah, and then Koenig, that was kind of like they basically put that on everything that they modified.
Yeah, and then it became like a look for like body kits, right?
Yeah.
Like same thing with the Porsche Turbo, the slant nose. It had a big opening on the side, and of course they had to cut that down with those pieces. Nowadays, like on the Aventador, it's got a huge opening on the side because DOT doesn't regulate that anymore.
That's bizarre.
But that was a big thing back then. It was like they were like, no, you gotta have this. So, and then the fact that they were back here made that car even wider. And then, of course, the fact that it's flat 12 is really low. But it gave a lot more sort of space to the cabin, and at the same time, made it just a much nicer car.
I think the saddest thing that DOT had their hand in was the pop-up headlight demise. Sorry, pedestrians.
Yeah. Well, and this car, has a little bumperette on the back, which was, a U.S. model thing that the Europeans didn't have that. So a lot of the U.S. cars obviously had that.
Are we talking the little black one?
Yeah, the little black piece on the
Gotcha. I think the most hideous U.S. bumper was on the Countach.
Right, yeah. Pieces of chunks up front and stuff, yeah.
Absolutely. This is so cool, man. And it's fun, too, thinking about how this is an evolved 512, kind of like the F40 was an evolved 308.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, right? It's they're just evolutions of one another.
Yeah. I mean, hence they use the term evolution in a lot of their vehicles, even. Yeah. Very cool, man. Thank you so much for letting me come in here and take a look.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, yeah. And you, Brian, should like and subscribe when you see this video. Thanks.